Richard Smith, John Gatewood, Glenn Jarvis, Joseph Anderson, Diana Durinson.
Could you please, the next speaker come up, please? Any order?
Good evening, Chair, Huntsman, and Commissioners. My name is Richard Smith. I live at 371 61st Street. I've lived there for 36 years, and I have had a good relationship with C31 and College Avenue for all of those years. What I'd like to talk about is a couple of things leading up to a conclusion that, well, I'll get to the conclusion. Each of the 4 conditional use permit applications and both zoning variant applications for the proposed project will require extensive and rigorous findings. In addition, the Planning Commission will have to make several other findings according to the Planning Code, including that the proposed project will be compatible with and will not adversely affect the desirable character of abutting properties and surrounding neighborhood. 2, that the development will enhance the successful operation of the surrounding area. And 3, that the proposed project development conforms in all significant aspects to the general plan. I believe these findings will be impossible to make. The general plan's operational policy for this area, maintain and enhance, raises the obvious question of maintain what and enhance what. The proposed project currently does neither. It will be retarding rather than maintaining and destructive rather than enhancing. According to page 5 on the IS report, the gross area of the building is 67,701 square feet. This is over 9 times what is permitted in C31 and will be more than 13 times larger than that will be permitted in CN1, the proposed draft zone that will succeed C31. Question has to be asked, at what point should a proposed project that is so out of step with governing zoning and the general plan require a zone change application? The Planning Commission should reject the proposed project applications, and the applicant should be required to submit a zone change application or a proposal that is compatible with zoning and conforms to the general plan. The EIR initial study is based on an inappropriate permit application. The initial study should be abandoned and a new one should be prepared based on a proper zoning permit application. Thank you.
Thank you. Please refrain from stopping.
I just wanted to say I wasn't originally going to speak, but I feel that it's necessary to respond to one of the Safeway representatives' comparison about the controversy of the College in Claremont proposed superstore mall and Market Hall. And the difference should be obvious. Market Hall doesn't begin to occupy the square acreage that the College in Claremont store will occupy. And I just wanted to sort of add to the comment about sustainability. Here Safeway proposes to have 2 giant superstore malls only a mile apart who will be each other's primary economic competitor. And this will generally divide Safeway's area customer base already. This is of a concern in an economy of periodic and often seemingly regular economic and speculative bubble bursts, particularly in the area of residential and commercial real estate. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes here. So I've seen too often I've seen corporations economically exploit a charming human scale neighborhood because it's a charming and human scale neighborhood, only to erode its very charm. And lastly, I'll state that an eventually empty store, as has been pointed out about other Safeway stores or former Safeway stores, is also an environmental impact.
Thank you.
Could we have the gentleman's name for the record?